Hello, this is John from caveofprogramming.com. In this tutorial, I'm going to refactor the rest of my website, the service and web layers basically, to work with my refactored database and my refactored DAOs. So I've tested the DAOs with JUnit, and I could create tests for the rest of the website, but I won't go into this in this tutorial series. I'm just going to rely on testing the rest of the website by hand. And at least I know that my DAOs are tested to some degree automatically, which gives me a high degree of confidence that the trickiest bit of the website actually works. So there are various things that we need to change here. I need to go to source, and our security custom queries have to change. So if I go to config and security-context here, we've got these queries. Select star from users. That actually is fine, but I'm going to maybe narrow down the columns that are selected, because I don't know, it seems like a bad idea bringing back lots of unnecessary data in this query. So I'm going to say select username, authority, actually we don't need authority, username and enabled from users, where binary username equals such and such. Is there anything else that we need in there? I don't think so. So it tells us the default is select username password enable. Yeah, I forgot the most important thing, which is the password. So select username password enabled from users. So I think that is now correct. This query on the authorities table now, so if I hover my mouse over it, tells us the default is select username, authority from authorities. Now this should be select username, authority from users, where binary username equals such and such. So I think that will hopefully work. Let's maybe take a look at the forms as well, because if I look at my JSPs, let's go to web content, webinf, tiles, and here I've got a new account form, and I've got a offer, create offer form as well. Actually, it might be a good idea to just take a look at all of these briefly. Well, account created isn't going to change, but admin certainly is. Let's tackle the actual forms first. So I'll go to create offer here, and this no longer has anything on it apart from the text of the offer. So I'm going to delete name and delete email. And while we're at it, we can go to the validation on this. So I can go to my properties files. Let's go to messages here, and messages.properties. So on my offer form here, I no longer have an email to validate, and I no longer have name, I just have text. I'll go to my new account form as well. So here I have an extra column, I have name. So I need to, let's copy maybe username here, and paste in a copy and change the copy to name, and the path to name, the name of the control to name, and the path for that error output to name as well. I'll save that, and I need to add a validation message for that. So let's go to the messages.properties, and well, I need to decide what validation I'm going to have on it actually. As far as I can think, that's the only new field that I've added that we need to validate. So if I go to user, let's go to the DAO package here, and user, and this name needs to be validated. So maybe if I copy existing validation here, and we can say that the maximum length of a name can be, let's say, 100 characters. Actually, that's pretty crazy, isn't it, for a name? Maybe we should make it 60. I think if I look at the database here, I've made name here varchar 100, but really I should change that. It's far too many. Let's make it 60. I'll get rid of the pattern here, but I want not blank as well. So we've got not blank and size, and if I go to message.properties, I can say not blank.user.name equals please enter your name, and size.user.name equals name must be between 8 and 60 characters. So I've fixed my two forms. I've fixed security. I've fixed the message, the validation messages. The DAOs I sorted out in the last tutorial. The controllers I don't think are going to have to change, and the service layer also, I don't think that's going to have to change. I will have to change the page where I output the current offers. So if I look at offers.jsp, here we go. This is going to have to change. So I've got offer.name. Well, I did have, and now I don't. But I have got offer.user.name. So hopefully that should work. I've also got offer.user.email. And offer.text is still the same. So I think that's probably okay. Let's try this now and see if it works. Let's close everything, and there's probably, I'm guessing, going to be some errors from little things that I've forgotten about, but I'll go to run on server. And let's go to show current offers. Does that work? There's nothing in there at the moment, but the page looks healthy apart from that. Let's click login and create new account, and I'll try this page and see if it works. So username, I'll type John W. Purcell. My database is literally empty at the moment. Name John Purcell, email john@caveofprogramming.com. Password, let's say hello, hello, and hello, hello. Create account. Your account has been created, so I'll log in with John W. Purcell and hello, hello. And show current offers. Well, of course, there's still nothing in there. Let's go to the home page, add a new offer. This is a test offer. Click create advert, and we've got a nasty problem here. So it looked like everything was almost going to work, but it says invalid property username of bean class offer, getter for property username through exception. So yeah, what's happening actually is that when we create an offer, we need to have a user associated with this offer. Let's look at do create, because this is actually being thrown by the do create method here. And if I go to offers controller, so this is the method that's giving us the trouble. What we need to do is supply a username when we create this offer. So offer service.create is just wrapping offers DAO.create, and that expects the offer to have a username and text. So we need to have the username in the login in the offers controller here. So what I'll do, because I'd like to split this off into a separate tutorial, is I'll stop this now. I think we've almost finished refactoring, and in the next tutorial I'm going to show you how you can get the name of the logged in user right here. So until next time, happy coding.